Namaskar. Welcome to another episode of Editorial. My today's editorial, the question I want to ask is RSS, like the BJP, confused? Is there a lack of direction in RSS currently? Is there a leadership command loss? कोई भी कुछ भी बोल रहा है? Is that what's happening with RSS? Let's discuss. Let's get right into the show. Rashtriya Swayamsevak Sangh was formed in 1925 by a gentleman called Keshav Baliram Hedgewar. Keshav Baliram Hedgewar formed the RSS, and from there on, there are a couple of things that was very distinctively different and clear about RSS. It was a disciplined group of people. It called itself a cultural organization who had no particular political affiliation. It called itself a cultural organization. It emphasized on the concept of discipline. So, if you see an RSS rally, you will not find people sitting randomly and all that. You will find people sitting straight lines. Straight lines. If you go to an RSS rally, they'll all wear uniforms. And all people who are hearing them and people who are talking, all will be in uniform, except for possibly if they have a special guest who obviously will be wearing whatever he or she wants to. But otherwise, they'll be wearing uniform. When they do a march past, which other political parties do it in a different way, but when RSS does a march past in the city, they are in uniform, they walk in straight lines, there are bands and all sort of things. The point that I'm trying to make is they go out of their way to show the people that they're very disciplined, Baba. So three things I've said. One is the fact that they are a cultural organization. Second is the fact that they are supposed to be apolitical, no political interference technically too. And third is that they are supposed to be disciplined. Three things I said. Now let me come to the reason why I am asking as to, are they all confused? And are RSS members and leaders and all running in different directions? Now, the second point I want to make clear. You see, RSS has a mouthpiece called organizer. Organizer normally reflects what RSS thinks. So when organizer says something, one can conclude that this is what RSS is thinking. Theek hai na? Like an example is say Samna of when Bala Sahib Thackeray was alive, or the Thackeray family. What Samna says is what Uddhav Thackeray will say that he agrees to, because he can't say, oh, Samna said, I don't know, I don't know what Samna said. Or Uddhav Thackeray won't say it's Tuesday today and Samna will not say it is Wednesday today. Both will say it is Tuesday. So the fact remains that mouthpiece are supposed to reflect what the organization says. Okay, this is my point number 2. So 2 points I proved. Now let me get into my story. You see, there is a gentleman called Ratan Sharda. Now Ratan Sharda is an ideologue, RSS ideologue. Okay, na? And there is like I told you, a publication called The Organizer. Organizer is the mouthpiece of RSS. Now this ideologue of RSS wrote in this mouthpiece of RSS, and I will tell you what he wrote. He said Maharashtra is a prime example of unnecessary politicking and avoidable manipulations. Avoidable manipulations. That's the word he used, avoidable manipulations. He said NCP faction led by Ajit Pawar joined Bharatiya Janata Party, though Bharatiya Janata Party and split Shiva Sena had a comfortable majority. Sharad Pawar would have faded away in 2-3 years, as NCP would have lost energy and infighting between cousins. Cousins, I presume he is talking about Ajit Pawar and Supriya Sule. Why was this ill-advised step taken? Ill-advised step is taking Ajit Pawar along. He says, why was this ill-advised step taken? Now the first point. The first point is he says that Maharashtra's prime example of unnecessary politicking and avoidable manipulation. Which means he says, see, there are two kinds of manipulation. One kind of manipulation is good manipulation. Second kind of manipulation is avoidable manipulation. Isn't that what it means? Technically, if I were to infer what he wrote, the manipulation that happened with Shiv Sena was good manipulation. NCP was avoidable manipulation. This is what I infer. Okay. Does he have the right to say that? Of course he has the right to say that. But the point is, again I ask, you see, RSS, I told you, non-interfering, cultural organization, very well disciplined. So, why would a cultural organization be bothered about manipulating another political party or a state, pulling down, breaking governments? Why would a cultural organization be interested in all of this? Either you are not a cultural organization, you are a very active political organization, or you keep off all this. But that was not what happened. Point number one. Point number two is he says, in his own words, he says, why did you break the NCP? Why did you pull that Ajit Pawar out? Bhai, Sharad Pawar, NCP would have faded in 2-3 years and infighting and all would have happened. Why did you pull this Ajit Pawar out? That means what he's saying is you wouldn't have had a competition. NCP would have been over. Achha, that is what he says. In organizer, mouthpiece of RSS. But the RSS boss, that is the Sara Sangha Chalak. There is nobody beyond the RSS boss. He says, dekho, you should have opposition. Opposition is like two coins. One coin is government, other coin is opposition. So you should listen to opposition. Only then can you run the government. He said this 2-3 days back. And organizer says, why are you, this opposition party would have anyway got faded away. Kyun interfere kiya? Arey Baba, what is your stance? What is your stance? A, are you involved in politics? B, do you want an opposition in India, or are you planning to finish off opposition in India? What exactly is your stance? Because you are going against your own boss, Baba, here. You are going against your own boss. So either the boss has to correct the guy and say, kya likhte ho yaar? Or the person has to say, oops, mistake ho gaya. I'm giving a corrigendum. This was my personal view. Isn't that warranted? Isn't that warranted? One more thing that constantly is being said, and you will see a lot of interviews, even Mr. Narendra Modi's old interviews, where he says that RSS doesn't interfere in BJP and all that. No, RSS different, BJP different. No interference. RSS doesn't interfere in BJP. ठीक है ना? Everybody has said it. RSS has said it. Senior leader of BJP has said it. I'm sure a lot of you all have also heard it. Now the question that I want to ask you is, he himself, that is Mr. Ratan Sharda, in his article says BJP supporters were hurt because they had fought against the Congress ideology for years and were persecuted. In a single stroke, BJP reduced the brand value. Acha, he is not just saying that, BJP different party. No. He is speaking for BJP workers. He is saying BJP workers felt very bad. He is supposed to be an outsider, but he knows what BJP workers feel. BJP doesn't know what their workers are feeling. Obviously, that is why he is writing. But he knows what BJP workers are feeling. So, now tell me, Baba, for once, I want to understand that is BJP and RSS one? Are they working together? Are they different? Is Dr. Bhagwat saying one end and the other leader saying something else? Is this what's happening? Doesn't Dr. Bhagwat have control over his people, which otherwise stands in a straight line? Doesn't Dr. Bhagwat have control over his own people? Doesn't Dr. Bhagwat have control on his publication? Or is this, like a lot of people say, is this all supposed to be some kind of a facade that is being put up? That in Marathi there is a saying that me marne sarka karto, tu radne sarka kar. You know what that means? Means I will pretend as if I am beating you and you pretend as if I are crying. Is there something of that sort? That I will say opposition should not be opponent, and I will say, the leader will say that niche bolega kyun usko toda? He would have anyway gone. Is this all a facade? I am asking this is because this is how it is looking. This is how it is looking. And in fact, Ratan Sharda also went on to say that when people like me, like people like him, asked the Bharatiya Janata Party leadership, a few years back, about why congressmen who actively promoted the bogey of saffron terror and persecuted Hindus and all of that, he says, when I went to Bharatiya Janata Party and told them that, why are you doing this? Why are you promoting Congress people and taking Congress people and all? They said that, Arey, why are you being sensitive? Acha, so RSS people goes and asks BJP guys, why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? Why are you taking people? Why are you involving that happens? Because they say we don't interfere. They say we don't interfere. Every party for us, except for foreign parties in India, are the same. Technically speaking, if you go by the actual constitution of RSS, what I understand, for RSS, Congress of India and Bharatiya Janata Party of India is the same. They are a cultural organization. For them, political parties are the same. Communist may not be, because communist, according to them, is a foreign political party, which is fine because communist is associated globally. They have a global association, so they are foreign. But otherwise, Congress, NCP, Shiva Sena, BJP and all are supposed to be same. So if all that is same, then why is he going and questioning, tum Congress wale ko kyun le rahe ho? What it technically means is there is a mirage being created. A mirage of RSS being different, BJP being different, RSS being angry, BJP being scared. All this, there is a kind of mirage being created. And that, I wonder what is the reason for it. Now let me take you through another situation. You see, there is a RSS leader called Indresh Kumar. Indresh Kumar. Okay, this gentleman, Indresh Kumar, a few days back, went out and said that the party which had bhakti of Lord Ram but became arrogant was stopped at 241, but it was made the biggest party. And those who had no faith in Ram, they together were stopped in 234. So he called Bharatiya Janata Party arrogant. Now the two things I want to ask here: who gives these people the representation status of Lord Ram? How can they talk on behalf of Lord Ram? Who gives him that status? Who gives this gentleman Indresh Kumar the status to talk about Lord Ram and what Lord Ram did and how Lord Ram acts? Who is this man? Because Lord Ram is mine as much as his. I never gave him the right. Who gives him the right? Who gives Ratan Sharda the right to talk about Hindus? I am a Hindu. I didn't give him the right. Why is he talking for me? Who gives him the right? Now the same Indresh Kumar, look at how embarrassing it is. Look at how embarrassing it is for an organization that calls itself a disciplined organization, for an organization that calls itself an organization that is a cultural organization, an organization that calls itself a political organization. Look at how embarrassing it is. The same Indresh Kumar goes out and says, because possibly, I don't know, maybe he must have been criticized or maybe he must have been reprimanded, possibly, I don't know. But he says, in the recent statement, Indresh Kumar said that the outcome of Lok Sabha is the testimony for those who opposed Lord Ram faced defeat and the leaders who strove and restored Lord Ram's glory are in power. Changed, toing, 360 degrees. I am angry because A, he can't play with God like this. He can't play with a deity of Hinduism like this. He can't use it for his political benefits the way he is using it. I mean, he is not only ridiculing himself, he is not only ridiculing RSS, he is ridiculing Hinduism, and more importantly, he is ridiculing Lord Ram by dragging Lord Ram into all these petty politics. Which is why I want to ask tonight, is RSS confused? Are they going in all sort of directions? That's my editorial tonight. That's the point I wanted to make. Till I see you next time. That's tomorrow at 10 p.m. Namaskar. Is this justice? If this is justice, I pray to the judicial system. Let's have two courts. At least I know I will get second-class justice because I'm a second-class citizen. I'm a second-class human being. I know I will get second-class justice. Oh, bogie mein hota hai na, when you sit, go to air condition, you get air conditioning, and then you go to second-class compartment, air condition, fair condition nahi rahega. You have to sit and all that. You go to third class, you will know you will not have a chair also. So we are very aware of where we are getting into. Let our justice system also be like that. I plead in front of the Chief Justice. I plead, let us do this. Because then I will know what I'm expected. Then I will know what I will get. At least that much confidence I have. I'm a second class. I will get this treatment. This will be what I will be going through. At least I will have that confidence in me. I pray to the Chief Justice of India.
Stay ahead with our cutting-edge news app. Instantly access the latest shorts in just 1 minute and breaking news in just 50 words. Download now for a smarter, faster news experience.